June 19th, 2022. We beat this before it hit 2 years. Yay me. Be done with all of Emily Henry's books. Hello besties and welcome back to my channel. So this is such an exciting video because I just feel like I'm gonna feel so satisfied once it's done. I am going to be reading some of the books that I have had the longest on my TBR. So I'm basing this off of a picture of my TBR cart from 2022. And this was after like a couple bigger book hauls I had the first time I really bought books, and I still haven't read a lot of the books on this shelf, so today is the day we're doing that. Let's just get started. Okay, I was just literally going through Libby and searching every single book on my shelf that I haven't read to see what's available, and the first one that came up is The Wedding Date, which is perfect because I've had this book for probably almost 3 years. We can get the exact date. So all of those and then this, and this was the only one that I could borrow right away. That's perfect. Let's start it. Hey, a little update on The Wedding Date. I am actually really enjoying it, I'm not gonna lie. So the premise of this one is they meet in the elevator and he needs like a date for the wedding, hence the title. So she agrees to that. Right now we're at the wedding, which I feel like normally like fake dating stuff, the like thing they have to fake date for takes a while into the book. So I'm really intrigued to see what happens after the wedding, but I'm really enjoying it. It's been a fun time. It says I'm 20% through the book. That's that. I feel like this one's short because it said the audiobook was only 8 hours. I feel like that's really good for an audiobook. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna keep listening and eat a little snack. Cheese and quacks. Because they were talking about cheese and crackers in this book, like it's kind of like a thing between them. So now I want cheese and crackers. So I'm having cheese and crackers. I have an update on The Wedding Date. I am 57% through chapter 15. I'm actually really enjoying it. I do feel like though this is like a way more physical romance, which normally I don't love, but I'm still really enjoying this. So it's weird that like normally I don't love romances like this where it's really physical, but this one I'm really enjoying. I don't know if it's like the characters, the writing, or what, but I'm really enjoying it. So I really would love to finish this today. I am just working on moving some stuff upstairs to the basement, so I'm not really getting any content for you guys because, you know, I'm sweating and being annoyed and using my muscles. So that's my update. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep listening. Okay, y'all, time for an update on The Wedding Date. I am on page 236. I am actually almost done, which is kind of crazy because I've just been listening to it. I'm like really enjoying this, which I feel like it's kind of weird because normally with like rom-coms like this, I'm not like this invested usually because usually it's lacking that like depth to me and like other plot than just the romance, which this one is not an exception. There isn't much plot other than the romance and it is very physical. So I'm kind of like, how am I liking this so much? Because I'm loving it. I don't know if it's like the writing or the characters or what, but I'm really loving it. That's that. I am going to finish this because I'm really enjoying it. So time for some updates. I've just been doing my reading journal and listening to The Wedding Date, which actually I just finished, so I'll get more on this in the morning when I look better. But so kind of for this premise, I'm going off of this photo I have from like 2022 of all of my books at the time, and I was going through the list looking on Libby for what ones I could borrow for an audiobook, and I snagged Malibu Rising, No Wait. I was shocked. Gonna read that one. I'm really excited. I haven't read a TJR book in so long, and it's summery. I can't wait, and then we'll see what I get up to. Men are pigs. That's it. That's the update. Okay, y'all. I am 29% into Malibu Rising. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm a little confused though on like the who's who. Like I need a family tree, but I'm really liking it actually. I'm loving just the dynamic of the family, and I love reading about like rich famous people. So that's that. I'm not too sure like what the plot really is of this one. I don't really remember since I've had the book for so long. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going and I'm really enjoying it. Okay, I am 41% through Malibu Rising, and wow, what just happened? It's like, I knew it was coming, but it's still really sad. This whole book's just emotional, and I feel like TJR just does such a good job creating characters with so much depth, and you can just really connect to her characters even if you don't like relate to how they act. So I'm really loving this book. I'm gonna sit here and work on my little scrapbook and listen. This is supposed to be like a shock, but I'm not surprised because this guy's, you guys already know. Like, there's dust flying off this book. So I really need to stop reading, but I accidentally just got a glimpse of the next chapter, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to keep reading. Hey y'all, I just hit 76%, and this chapter's been really good. I feel like we got some character growth through one of our main people. I really want to finish this tonight because I feel like, especially with what's gonna happen the rest of the book, it's gonna be crazy, and there's just a lot of loose ends and characters that still need their stories finished. So I'm really hoping to finish it. I have 2 hours and 40 minutes left, but I'm listening on 1.6, so you can do the math on that one. There's so much going down right now. What the actual F is going on at this party? Why would anyone do this? Done. Hi besties, I'm sorry about the phone quality, but I am about to start People We Meet on Vacation, aka the third book from my longest standing TBR. This book I have owned for probably 2 to 3 years. I've just been hesitant to read it because I've heard all the way across the board that it's people's least favorites, so I'm a little nervous, but like, it's still Emily Henry. Okay, I have an update. It's not related to the book, just what I'm doing with the book. I don't think I'm in a slump per se because I'm really loving audiobooks a lot right now, so I haven't wanted to read physically at all, and honestly I've just had a ton of audiobook time and not really like physical reading time. And since I kind of just have low expectations for this book and are like expecting to not enjoy it a ton as much as her other books, I'm kind of unmotivated to read it, but I need this to be the one in the video because like then I'll have read all of her books and it'd just be perfect. And I've had this book for 3 years. So in conclusion, I bought more Spotify hours. Don't ask me how I feel about that, but I got 10 extra hours, and this book is just over 10 on there, but I listen on 1.6, so we'll be good. That's what's going on. I'm gonna listen to that and work on my Paris scrapbook because it's technically graded, and I'm not even halfway done, and it's due soon. It's time for an update. I'm on page 73. I'm enjoying it so far. It's nothing too crazy. I feel like we're still getting to know the characters and getting hooked into the story, but it's going pretty good. I didn't really know the plot of this, but they've been best friends since college, I think, and every summer they used to go on these summer trips, and they haven't talked in a while. I don't know why. We're still kind of figuring that out. Then this year now they agree to go on a trip again together, so it is dual timeline. So we're getting like when they first started becoming friends and then now, so I'm really intrigued to see what happened between them. And yeah, it's going pretty good. It's definitely, I don't know if it really feels like an Emily Henry book, to be honest. The banter is still there, the like just good writing's still there, but the characters kind of feel different. I don't know. It's still going good, still enjoying it. That's all I got. That's so funny. Okay, now I just hit page 106, and like the scene that just happened, it was in the past. It was like kind of weird. I'm like, why? It was a little weird. So it's safe to say I'm not fully loving it. I'm definitely more invested in the present right now, because the past is like when they first originally met and started hanging out. But like I feel like once we get more into the book, it'll be like the drama, like what happened with them. But right now it's just kind of their first like times hanging out, first trips. So it's not super, I don't know. I'm really glad I got it on audio though, because I feel like if I was physically reading this, I probably would have put it down. Not like that it's bad, but just like I'm more in the mood for like a fast-paced book, you know? So I'm glad I got it on audio because, you know, I can space out a little bit and still be doing other stuff. I feel like this video is just me reading audiobooks for a week. I ain't mad though. Also, can we talk? This is a little tangent. Aldi's. Yes, I said Aldi's. It's not Aldi to me. It is Aldi's. These crackers, they're better than the, what is it, Cub crackers? The original. My other favorite cracker, chicken biscuits. You know, I've loved these since I was a child, and I just remember my marketing business brain. That's what I went to school for, business. Like, I love chicken and biscuits so much. At freaking like 12 years old, I was brainstorming advertisements for them because I'm like, I've never heard anyone talk about these, but they were so good. Like, I don't even know, I just picked them up at the grocery store one day. Well, my mom did because I was like 10, but I was like coming up with ads for them, and still to this day I've never seen chicken in a biscuit ad. Anyways, I'm gonna eat cheese and crackers now. Was that this video? Wow, shout out to the wedding date for really getting me back to my roots and loving cheese and crackers. I'm really sorry guys, I haven't had much social interaction lately, so I'm really just using you. Well, I feel like this is an ad for chicken and biscuits. I mean, I would. Hit me up. These, I used to like eat these as like a younger child too. So I used to be like obsessed with like Tic Tacs and gum, and these are so good. I got them again because I was in line at the checkout and I was like a kid in the candy aisle. Okay, I'm gonna go now. You're welcome. Hey y'all, quick little update on People We Meet in Vacation. I think I have just about 100 pages left. I'm still not obsessed with it. I just don't really care about the characters, and it's so weird to me how two of Emily Henry's books, Funny Story and Beach Read, emphasis on beach read, I can love with my whole heart and can be just books I think about daily. But like this one and Book Lovers are books that I just didn't love and were okay. And Happy Place was so good, but it's not like one I think about daily. That's all. I'm hoping gonna finish it today because I wanted this video up when I'm filming this right now. Clearly that's not happening. Yeah, I've just been listening to this because I have zero motivation to read it physically since it's not going the best, you know what I mean? That's the only way I'm getting through it with it. I'm gonna have a little bit of audiobook time, so I'm gonna try and clean out my closet. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Anyways, let's get to that. Okay, I've just been listening and working on my room / closet. That's why I'm not going to show you because it gets worse before it gets better. But I'm on page 287 and I am at the point where I just want to finish this book. I'm over it. So I'm going to listen and get some stuff done, and then I can finally be done with all of Emily Henry's books. That's crazy. Hey guys, I have an update. So my Spotify minutes just ran out like always. And I have literally one chapter left, and then the epilogue, I'm on page 338. Where we're going now, you guys know what time it hits when it gets to this part of the book. It is the third act breakup time. So I'm curious to see, you know, how things get going back on the right track. Again, I really don't care too much. I do want them to, you know, be happy and get back together. So that's where we're at now. I'm gonna read this physically and finish it, and then we will chat about the other books I read in this video too. Let's finish the book. Aww. I'm on the epilogue now. It's really cute. This part's really sweet. I'm enjoying this. Aww, I'm done. Book lovers coming May 2022. Oh, is this a playlist? Hello and welcome to the wrap-up section. So I managed to read 3 books that each of them have been on my TBR for over 2 years. Let's chat about these books because I am so glad I am finally done with them. It feels amazing to have finished these books and get them off of my to-be-read pile. First up, I read The Wedding Date. I remember I looked it up what day or what time I bought these books. Let's see, I bought this secondhand off Poshmark or Mercari, and let's see what day it was. June 19th, 2022. So exactly almost 2 years ago. We beat this before it hit 2 years. Yay me. But this book is about Alexa and Drew, and one day they meet in the elevator at this hotel. The elevator gets stuck, so they're stuck in there for a while with each other. It's not just like a quick elevator scene, but while they're stuck in there, they kind of have a little moment, like they click a little bit, and then once they're leaving, Drew asks Alexa to be his date for a wedding. It's actually his ex's wedding, and his ex is marrying his best friend, I think it was, or something like that. So he like really wants a date for this because, you know, his ex and his best friends. She agrees, so you follow them obviously at the wedding. The timeline with this actually goes beyond the wedding a ways too. I feel like normally with fake dating books like this, the main event that they have to fake date for is at like the way end of the book. I really liked how this one, it happened pretty soon, so we got to follow the aftermath too. I ended up giving this book 3 stars. It was such a fun time, and I especially enjoyed the audiobook of this because I really enjoyed the narrator of the audiobook, and I really like Jasmine Guillory's books. I also finished this in this video, and in the back, Emily Henry has a rec for one of her books, Royal Holiday. I think I'm going to maybe see if Libby has that like right after this video actually, because I love royal books and that just sounds super fun. But I ended up giving this 3 stars. I did really enjoy the characters, but honestly, rom-com romances like this, I never really remember them. But I really enjoyed the writing with this one a lot. I felt like the pacing with this book was also good, but I did feel like the relationship was more physical than I would have liked. I'm just not someone who loves that in a romance book, but I still really enjoyed this more than I would if another romance book was that physical. I just really enjoyed the characters and their dynamic together. I thought that the girl was really funny, and I really enjoyed her personality. I do also wish there would have been a little more depth and like other plot going on with this book. Like there was a little bit of family stuff, but I wish we would have dove deeper into that and got a little bit more from the guy's side too, maybe. But yeah, still a fun, entertaining time. It did what it had to do. And next up, I read Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have 3 more books by her, I think, and I will have completed her series. This one I really enjoyed. I don't know why I've put this book off for so long. I feel like it was a perfect summer vibe book. I really enjoyed the surfing aspect of it. There wasn't as much as I thought there would be, but I really thought that was just a fun vibe, and the setting in Malibu is perfect for the summertime. I really enjoyed the different timelines of this book too, how you got the kids growing up, the Rivas siblings growing up, and then them now in the present and their party. The party was kind of interesting. It was definitely weird and I guess an inside of celebrity parties, I guess, but it was really entertaining. It was crazy, it was outlandish, and I really love how Taylor Jenkins Reid, how she gives you just a little snippet of like a side character at the party, and she can still make you feel like you know them, like just making their backstory just so believable and incredible. She does such a good job developing her characters. I absolutely loved learning about all of the characters, and I feel for them so deeply. She just makes it so you can connect to the characters so well. I give this one 4.25. It just didn't quite give me that 5-star feeling, but I feel like this is something I can see myself rereading and like picking up on some more things next time maybe. Yeah, Taylor Jenkins Reid is just such an incredible author, and this book made me feel a lot of emotions. There's a lot of different emotions that you feel: anger, sadness, happiness, just like what are you guys doing. Lastly, I finished People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. This was my last Emily Henry book that I have to read, well at least her like summer rom-com books. I feel like she has some other ones out there, maybe with other authors, but I haven't read those. But all of her like summer romance books I have completed. This one I'm gonna go with a 3 stars for this. I still enjoyed it, and it is an Emily Henry book, so I really enjoyed all of the depth behind it and the other plot lines that were going on, but I just couldn't connect to the characters at all. And throughout this whole story I was just like, I don't really care, which to me it's so weird that Emily Henry can have books that I just don't really care about, but also have books that are my all-time favorites. I just thought that was interesting. This was definitely a miss of hers for me, but it was still a good book, and I think some people could definitely rate it higher than me, so I'd still recommend it. It was just a fun summertime, and I really enjoyed reading about all the travel that goes on in this book, because Poppy, for her job, she works for like a travel magazine, so it was really interesting reading about that, because I feel like ever since studying abroad last month, I just have been having the travel bug and have been really intrigued about books involving travel and set like in vacation settings, so I really enjoyed that. I still don't understand. Oh my god, I understand the title now. I was just gonna say I don't understand why it's called People We Meet on Vacation, because they don't meet on vacation, but now I understand the title. Okay, that's pretty good. I did not connect with the characters. Maybe if I reread it, I would. Not for sure though. That is People We Meet on Vacation, and that is this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, let me know down below, and let me know if I should do a part 2. I'm a little scared though, because reading these books, it's like I've put them off for so long. I'm scared of them now. You know what I mean? I don't know. Please let me know down below if you want to see me do a part 2, and let me know what books you want me to see me read that were on this picture. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.